Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Syken and today we're continuing the World of Warcraft Hardcore series of Syken Stomps, which is our warrior. It had started wild with us effectively starting at level 20 and I played everything off screen. And this character to a degree has a illustrative past. I mentioned how my first duo partner, real life friend that I just wanted to play the game with, quit around level 20. Then I leveled in order to catch up with Sosa, who happens to be my new leveling partner. Shaman and warrior, absolute fantastic dream team. And now Fresh came out. And it takes no rocket scientist to estimate what has happened. Effectively, our good friend Sosa mentioned, you know what, I will play on Fresh for now. I might be back, maybe, but no promises. And that is the code for I potentially will not be back. So please find another way of leveling. So that's exactly what we're doing. We've therefore now challenged ourselves to level the warrior alone. And that's what I'm going to do. We're starting with a difficult quest where we are up here with the Grim Totems. However, we're slightly over leveled, so it might not be as difficult. I got the Whirlwind X, so for now we have a power spike. I also popped a couple of consumables that should help us to just stay safe for now. These guys unfortunately don't give experience since they are too low. But really what we want to do is we're going to get all of the secret nodes from here. Plus kill the leader of these guys and get the escort quest out. Typically something that say a warrior doesn't have such an easy time dealing with. Luckily us being a bit higher means we can bypass some of the content. I also needed to find a way of dealing with really most of the health that is regeneration that is now missing. So we stocked up on a lot of Mage Weave bandages and fresh soft banana bread. So it's going to be our approach to the situation. We got to be careful here with charging. So I'm rather walking in. It's very easy to fall down, and we don't have limited invulnerability potions yet, so there is no counterplay for falling down. It's just game over at this point, which is why you see this huge red dot or blob here. We're going to start with just getting all of the three what's it called? I think drops? No, nodes, right? Secret nodes, yeah. So we gotta get all three of these bad boys. Not trying to kill too many here, mainly because they're not giving any experience, so I'm just cruising through it. There are a couple of other quests that I would want to do. Steel Snaps Rip. We will need to see these guys here at level 29, so that's a bit better. So I think we can do the Harpies. Just want to get done with all of the 1,000 Needle quests. I initially did a couple of quests in STV, so Stranglethorn Vale, mainly because I was getting a lot of rested experience, and I felt, you know what, might as well just grind it out. Then that in week 2 turned into, you know what, maybe we're doing a couple of Nessing Way quests, okay? Because that's a kill quest and it's an easy one and your partner can catch up. So that was just really a good intended questing, so to speak. And now it's week 3 or 4 after Fresh. yeah, I think it's week 4 after fresh, got another like full level of rested experience that I really don't want to waste. Therefore, we're going to go and quest, and if Sosa comes back, he'll just need to do a couple of extra quests in order to catch up. I'm sure he can do that. Not going to level in crazily fast speed, but if he does not come back, it also doesn't means that we're not like putting all of our hopes and dreams into the he might come back basket. The reality, son, is that he went out to get some milk or cigarettes and he might never come back. Well, that's just the way it is. Let's get that 3rd note, and afterwards we can calmly kill the boss, and then also do a couple of escort quests, and then we're done here. It's just these are 3 quests, so even though these guys don't give experience, the quests still do, because they are, due to the density of mobs, a bit higher rated, and some of the mobs, like this guy here, are still getting us experience. So that's not bad. We also do have a few quests over here in the Shimmering Flats that will be a good amount of experience. And then, I mean, we got the whole of Desolace, eh? That'll be great. That's the typical bugged mob in the bridge. We got all 3 nodes, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so next up, let's do that assassination plot. Unfortunately for us, these guys here are a little bit too low level. There's 1 green, 2 greens. Can we pass by here? Yes, we can. This here is a typical spot where you see a lot of death compilations where people are jumping up here, then slide down here, because the texture is just not very well done. So jumping to here is an insta kill. You need to very carefully walk up here. Sweeping strikes. 1 hit. And these guys are down. Maybe not the worst idea to kill them now, so that we don't need to deal with them on the escort quest. Like I said, most of these guys really don't yield any experience, so problem is the person that we will need to escort is very much impacted by them. So yeah, we gotta work through that, unfortunately. So might as well just go in, get this sweeping strikes, and a nice hit. Sweeping strikes is super good. The reason why arms during the leveling process is considered the better spec is, amongst other things, the sweeping strike option, so that if you pull an extra, you just get 5 melee attacks as a bonus, as a cleaving bonus. Combine that with cleave, or even worse, retaliation, and you're just going to kill everything. So limited experience in killing here, but like I mentioned, hold your horses for a second. Hold your horses for a second. Okay, all of these guys die. Arnak actually is a challenge for us, so might as well treat him as such. Bit of a cleave, another cleave, and another cleave, and thanks to sweeping strikes, things turned out to be not that bad. We're moving out. Come on, don't waste time here. Might as well heal ourselves. Good, now we just need to bring her out, and that's pretty much it. Got Karnak's hoof, so we're fine. Moving all the way down, and then next up I think we're just going to get Steel Snap over here, and the Wind Riders. I think that's a good idea. There's still Rokalim, which is an elite mob, level 30, but we should be okay going in with sweeping strikes and retaliation. He's accompanied by a couple of other mobs, so not 100% sure if that's the best idea, but I do have target dummies if I needed to run, and swiftness pots. So with her, La Corta moving out, there is always a lot of spawns. And I've done that quest so often in other playthroughs where I showed like how long does the respawn last, are we like moving into a respawn, are things working out for us. So this time it's going to be a bit more straightforward, because really we're overleveled frankly for this quest. About 4 or 5 levels too high, which is okay. We just want the quest XP, because with Warrior there's another misconception that many people have. You need to stay ahead of the leveling curve of the quest curves. You need to do a lot of green quests. That's just the bread and butter for warriors, since enemies that you fight in melee will much easier die if they are green, or in this case gray to you. They almost deal no damage whilst you deal all of the damage. Conversely, if you're fighting enemies that are higher level than yourself, then that's the same holds true for them. Okay, so that is that. Give me sweeping strikes. Why did we just pull someone with a fireball? Okay, well. See, that's exactly it. If I was the lower level opponent here, they would almost always crit, have crushing blows on me, whilst if I'm the higher level opponent, we crit much more often, and that almost immediately ends the fight. Granted, you typically don't want to do like grey mobs, that's not optimal, but I've made a deliberate exception here because we have 3 quests in such a short succession, so that is still very good experience for the time that we're investing, of course. Good, there will be 3 spawns, just want to make sure that we are catching them. Let's a nice little kill. Might as well get the Stomper. Only if she moves to here, the bandits will spawn. So even if she runs past that point, it will not trigger the spawn. Now, there is the spawn. Come on. Good. And then I think we have only one more and we're done. Typically a more difficult quest, but for our level we're luckily over-leveled. Like I said, next up, Steel Snap, kind of up here. Should easily get him. And then we're going to do the Wind Riders. And then I would like to do all of the Shimmering Flats, which with our level should be just the perfect timing. It actually should be just the perfect timing. And there is a lot that we can do in Desolace, so those would be the next quest locations. Let's finish Mrs. Wind Song here, and then we are good to go. I'll fast forward until we find Steel Snap. Alright, so we got Rockareem here. Let's see how well we can do. So that. And that, and I think we're good. Fantastic. So that is one of 2 quests done. It's the Test of Strength quest. And we're finding Steel Snap, who's just coming here. Let's eat up and get a food buff. These guys are level 30. But we don't have retaliation anymore, but we do have sweeping strikes, which should be good enough. Okay. Let's get in with sweeping strikes. There's one. And there are the crits. Approximately equally difficult. Maybe the elite one was a tiny bit more difficult. Good. Next up, we're doing Wyverns plus an escort quest out of there, which is more our level range. 27 is still considered gray, but everything above it is green. That's exactly what we're looking for. A couple of green enemies. Wow, that was 2 quick quests, man. Really rocking it. Speedrunning the whole Stone Talon. So we don't need to kill these, but we need the eggs. And to be fair, we're very soon going to kind of extract the escort quest, so there is an actual advantage for killing. I just need to find eggs first, though. Okay, found a couple. Once you free up all of this, and you take some eggs, more eggs will respawn. So that's the good part about it, which is why clearing that whole area isn't really bad. And this here is, by the way, a showcase of why you want to be higher level than your opponent, one-on-one. Didn't need the break for any of that because they aren't dealing that much damage. We're critting a lot, and the only thing that really deals damage is their poison. And we have a kill speed of less than 15 seconds because that's the timer for the charge. Maybe not with this one here in particular, but with the others we did. So our average kill time is potentially something around 15 seconds. And yeah, but I mean, killing 4 per minute is really, really good. Let's just check how much XP we're getting from them, whilst we're also collecting the eggs. We shouldn't forget we're still rested, so there should be quite a bit of kill experience despite them being green. And really, whilst individually a higher level mob gives you more experience, the whole idea is to kill these guys quickly. This one here, for instance, was a 10 seconds kill. I didn't check how much experience. I was so focused on just how much time I had on the charge. Okay, we'll check this one for experience. $220. Well, that's not bad. So 5 kills for 1,000, and we need 67,000. So we're looking at around 300 kills if we were to just grind it out, which we aren't, by the way, but it gives you an indication about how much the kill experience matters. We're just picking up all of the eggs here. More eggs will respawn. And thanks to the nice crits that we're getting, these guys are dying fast. I mean, I've cleared all of that, and there's 0 respawn at this point. Granted, these are green mobs, but still, that is mad fast. And we're also not like world buffed. A couple of scrolls on us. We could even go faster, I think. Alright, let me clear the rest here. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so we fought our way up here, and unfortunately an elite by the name of Heartraiser is in our way. Let's see if we can get him down. Level 32, not an easy task, but I am confident that we can make it. A bit of kiting if needed. His level toxin is ineffective. It's a lot of hit points to be expected from an elite. We're at half. Time for us to do some kiting. Unfortunately, our Thunder armor dropped off, but yeah, we got ourselves a nice bind on equip Agility cloak, 8 agility. That's actually a bit better than the one that we're carrying, so might as well. Might as well. Alright, we are punctually here for the escort quest. After killing a rare elite, we're good. Okay. My daughter agrees with our decision to kill it. Let's go. Getting out of here, and then I think we're pretty much set. Like, we do have 1, 2, 3 quests to trade in there. 4 after we have finished escorting him. 5 with a test of strength. And 6 in Thunder Bluff, as and when we're arriving in Thunder Bluff. Will be potentially after the Shimmering Flats. But yeah. So that's 6 quests right there. Let me fast forward to the end of the escort. Okay, so we're coming to the interesting part of our escort quest. My daughter is still in absolute disbelief about how well we've done it so far, so that's why she started crying. It's totally not because she doesn't like diapers. And we are clearing this area here. So let's just try to get them one by one. Our escortee is helping whenever needed. Yeah, this is unfortunate that we got respawns now. We need to take a short break in between. Elsewise, I think I could have gotten him out prior to the respawns happening. Once he reaches the middle, there are going to be 3 more wyverns spawning. There's a relatively simple way of basically ignoring them by just not engaging with them. So we're healing up. He will continue to move out. I hope I'm far enough away. I think they spawn here, here, and here. I wasn't far enough away. But basically, they are not attacking him unless, like, you are in the middle there. And we are on our way out. So, that means yet another quest. We're going to trade everything in. That's the plan, and then we're going to the Shimmering Flats, where the second part of today's playthrough is going to happen. Alright, first quest to trade in. The escort quest, thank you. Sacred Flames we're not doing. Let's move on. Alrighty, so time to trade in all of our quests up here. Got that. Couple of heavy kits, that's actually good. And got a quest here. Yeah, neither of those are really good. This, on the other hand, is fine. Upgraded one of my worst items. And we do have a final quest in here. Cool, look at that. We're already at almost 60% in the level. Alright, so we finally arrived in good old Shimmering Flats. where we're now doing what we've always loved to do, which is just mindless grinding. For that, let's start with this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Just getting ourselves buffed with 30-minute buffs for even more grind. And we need to really kill almost everything here. Turtles, check. Scorpions, check. Vultures, check. We need to grab parts. Also check. And these are, by the way, already the highest level turtles, so we could do it with the lower level ones. And the idea is to mainly just, let me show the map, take a little bit of a circle. We're starting here, going all the way around until we have literally done all of the stuff that we needed to do. So let me put up a timer, and we're seeing how long that whole thing takes. So all of the quests together, as we are moderately self-buffed. Nothing that you couldn't do on level, just buying a couple of scrolls really. And let's see how long we're taking for the shimmering flats. We're at 66% at the beginning, which is okay. And from here, I am expecting that we're making a level here. Maybe even some extra XP. Once we're done with the shimmering flats, that would also be the end of not only this episode, but the end of 1000 Needles, because then we've really done all of the content here. Next up on our bucket list, besides trading in quests, would be to go to Desolace and do the stuff there. The good part about doing shimmering flats and that whole 1000 Needles now is we're just at the perfect level to solo all of the content. And if we're like 36 when going into Desolace, that again I would consider as to be the optimal level to do it. Maybe need to get a breathing potion going, so that we can work around the Nagas there. But other than that, I don't think we need anything special. We can just do all of the stuff in one go. Okay, good. Fast forward. Let's see how quick we can be. Alright, about 40 minutes, so a little bit more than half an hour in, we are done with all of the quests and have leveled just due to the sheer kill experience. That is crazy. We're further focusing on axes, so we're using X specialization because crits are driving a lot of our rage and a lot of the DPS with deep wounds. And just look at it, man. We get so many quests done. That's not bad at all.
Need assistance?
Hardened shells, thank you. That's a quest in the Badlands.
Off and away. Alrighty then. Off and away.
Matter of fact, 2 quests in the Badlands. Maybe something to do soon-ish. And with that, I was wrong. We haven't only leveled, but we're 20% into the next level. That is great. That is fantastic. Did not find another quest item, really. So, it is what it is. But we have found quite a bit of XP and a fun time here whilst grinding. That was quick, man. We're level 36, so for multiple reasons we are... You know what? That is also not bad. Can do that after Desolace, just doing I'm just doing a run here. Now, for multiple reasons, we're going to Thunder Bluff now. I'll just get the trade-in for Steel Snap, but also just, yeah, leveling level 36 skills. And then from there, I think we're just going to go over and we'll do Desolays, because that is a nice place. There's a lot that we can do here. And if I'm not mistaken, there's even a quest, Compendium of the Fawn. That is in Scarlet Monastery, which by the way is a dungeon that we could also start to run if we get enough people. Anyways, that is all I've got for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.